Hey guys, how are you? We're back. We're done. We've done it all. We emptied the bus. The bus is empty. So empty. There's nothing in there. Just a spare tire. Wow. What a feeling of accomplishment. Really. I mean, look, I know everyone got their thing, but I really feel great when it's all done. I really do. But before that, you know, it's very trying. You know, on your way, getting close to finish, man, do you get worn out by the end? You just got to hold on a bit longer, just a bit longer. Just hold on. Just hold on. Don't lose your shit, man. Just hold on. You're nearly there. Like, so all done. That's what happened. Everything's done. Now, I'm only going to, like, minimally pass through Melbourne. One of the worst kind of ways, but it's the only way to get onto the freeway. So, yeah, here we are in a single file, like sand people, to hide our numbers. Yeah, well, yeah, you hide your congestion numbers well behind that, I think. When you've got it backed up for, like, about 1.5 kilometers, bumper to bumper, everyone's waiting to turn right. You've got 2 lanes, but no, only one of them allows you onto the freeway, the other one doesn't. Well done. So we've got a huge empty lane that no one wants, right? And one lane that's absolutely chockers. It would make sense to let both lanes turn, and you wouldn't have this mile-long line of people all waiting to get through a 4-second light. It's 4 seconds, I'm telling you. It'll turn green, it'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. By the time 3 cars have put their touched off their brake, touched on the accelerator, bang, it's done. 4 cars max. And there's like about 100, so you know, 4 cars at a time, 100 cars, work it out. How long, Melbourne? 20 minutes to get through one set of lights? God, and it's not the end. It's not the last one. It's one of many. When you hear the chopper circling up there, that means something's happened. They're having a look. There's a road incident somewhere. That's always the sign. Don't know where he is. Floating around somewhere. I can hear him. Yeah. So how we going, guys? I hope we're all going to throw our support behind the Queenslanders till they've built their houses, okay? And then after that, just remember us, Victoria. If that ever happens to us, you guys come to our aid, you know? Let's leave the government out of this. Let's just organise it ourselves. We got enough people, sure. There's enough people who aren't working for the government, willing to do something a bit more than they can. We can all roll up our sleeves. That's like the way we should. No, of course, they're going to give a press conference, aren't they? They're going to talk all day about the bullshit they're going to do. But are they going to do any of it? They're paid to talk. Come on, let's face it. They're not paid to do anything. They're paid to tell other people what to do. They don't do a thing. So, like, let's get that clear. The people who carry out the wishes of the government are average people. The government themselves, well, they don't really exist. It's just a bunch of pen pushers who work for the government. The government itself is just an idea or a group of people. It's like saying survival club. I belong to the survival club. I don't know about you guys, but I do. That's my club. I'm welcome there because I'm alive and I'm human. That's the survival club to me. It's something we just started. I'm sure it's been thought of, but we're going to do it again. And properly. And if you want to survive life on this planet, I think we have to open up our minds to a bit more like intelligent ideas, you know, and let's not push our way through. Let's not sit in the middle of intersections. Like, I wish I could show you. There's literally cars just banked up in the intersection. None of us can. We're looking at a green light, brother. This is a green light. We are sitting still. I promise you, we are sitting still. Hey, tackle me! Yo, tackle! How's the gaming? What are you up to? What games you playing? Let me know. I love games. Yeah, good to have you. What's going on? Tell me about your games. What's your game life now? What are you playing? Fortnite? I don't know. 50 subs. Ooh, good job. Yeah. Mate, once upon a time you just needed 100. Can you believe that? You just needed 100 in the beginning to get monetized. Guess how many I had at the time? I don't know, 10. So I worked hard, got up to 100. Guess what? They changed it to 1,000. Oh gosh, I kept going. Then I thought, all right, I got the 1,000. Can you monetize me? No, you need 40 million short views per 90 days. I'm like, 40 billion views, not 40,000, not 4,000, not 40 million views in 90 days. Gee, I've done the maths. I thought, nah, I can't do that. I don't know anyone who can. Like, I mean, really, that's a lot of views, man. Really, that's a lot of views. I'd say they wouldn't even be like engaged views. You'd have to get that many that quickly. They wouldn't even make sense. You'd have to just shake your salt shaker on that one. It'd have to be the most minimal content there is to get that much, you know. It'd have to be someone throwing a can of paint at the Mona Lisa or something, and even then it may only get 100,000, not 40 million. You know what 40 million is? Oh, it's not 40,000, it's 40 million. That's a hell of a lot. So I've given up. Let's say when I gave up, I really began saying I don't care. So I'm gonna get on here anyway. Yes, I don't want money. You're not gonna give it to me, so I don't want it. Just keep it. That's why I'm talking to the Tube now. Tube, keep that money. Sure, roll ads. I don't care. You know, make money out of it. It's fine. It's yours. It's all yours. Hey, babysitting. How much money you get per hour? 20 bucks? Babysitting? What's the rate these days? If I need a babysitter, is it like 20, 25 an hour? 30 an hour? 35? 40? Ooh. Well, am I close? Is it near 40 an hour? Like, yeah. I don't want to keep asking, you know, before you say yes, go, yeah, that much. What, like $100 an hour? Oh, they have to be gold-plated children, wouldn't they? They'd have to be made of fragile ceramics. They'd have to be museum pieces to make that kind of money. Actual people don't cost that much to look after. That's what I've noticed. I know, because my children are in care, after school care, or whatever it is. It's cheap. It's dirt cheap, really. Come on, they're people. You charge more for a box of wine than you would a child, to look after a child. Like, you know, the economy makes no sense. God, it really doesn't. The value you place on a bottle of wine is more than what you would pay to have your children looked after. What does that tell you about people's... What does that tell you about the priorities of the economy? Well, we know who's got first place there. We know who's not waiting for his wine. We know whose kids are working, being looked after in an understaffed place because they just can't afford to pay people what they're worth, you know? Unless you happen to be someone, you know, with a golden hand, an exec, or work for Australia Post. I hear, wow, I saw a headline, eye-watering salaries for execs. Does that mean that eye-watering, like, for them or for us? You know, like, we pay for that. We pay your wages, Aussie Post. You're kind of government subsidised. That's us. When I hear about execs making a ridiculous amount of money for delivering mail where I don't get mail delivered anymore. I don't know what the hell you guys do. Just close it down. Close down that post office. No one goes there. Give everyone a free computer and let them pay their bills at home. Okay? For free. Give them free internet too. Old people should get free internet and a free computer. Just stop charging people for your crap. You know? Stop charging people for the worst internet there is. And I'm talking to, hey, Colette, how are you? So we were just talking about the price of babysitting these days. We think it's not enough. We think babysitters should get more money. And people who own pubs and restaurants should get less than babysitters, because babysitters, they're looking after the kids so that mum and dad can go out for a drink, yeah? Now, are you gonna really shortchange this babysitter and then go and spend $200 on one bottle of wine? Really? You will really do that? Hey, Arctech! Woo! G'day, knackers! There you are! Man, welcome. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. Haha, Mason. Meet Arctech Senpai. This guy is the bomb, man. No one knows this guy like I do. He's the bomb. He's the bomb. You can't find a more stronger, more switched on guy ever. Not even me. No. Hey, Camp Crystal Lake. Woo! She's here. He or she is here. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Whoever you are is here. That's great. We love it when Camp Crystal Lake comes. When, especially if Arctech's here, man, that's a rare. Everyone should like Arctech. Wow, he came. And yeah, Camp Crystal. Don't forget, what's his name? The gamer. Tackle Me Gaming. Yeah, when he's here. Yeah, I'm on a journey, Mason. I'm going home. I'm stuck at the same red light I was at like about 15 minutes ago, so you haven't missed a thing. I'm stuck at the same red light in Melbourne now. This is the reason. If you were moving and suddenly you're not, you got to Melbourne. You're in Melbourne if you stop moving. So yeah, I stopped moving and I'm watching the traffic go by, and what happens is, I'll tell you what the problem is. Good old Western. The problem is the light changes to green, but there's no actual space there. It's full of cars that have run the yellow and the red from the previous light, and that we're full. You know where I am, bro? Near Albert Road, just near Queens. I'm at 1 Queens Road, and that junction to get where Albert Park over there, and then straight ahead for the West Gate. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Staying left, doing the right thing. Everyone loves my driving. I'm such a goose. Doing the right thing all the time. Never go out of the lines. Oh, jeez. This bus sure went out of the lines. Driver, let her go. Let her go. Bus drivers. For sure she's on her way somewhere. Hey, Colette. What's going on, Colette? Are you Colette? Do I know you? I think I might know you. You from Australia? I think I might know you. Do you know me? You seen me before? Possible. Maybe not. There's not many Colettes, and I always thought, wow, if I meet a Colette, it's probably the one I know. It's probably not, though, is it? Colette? You an awesome chick? Because I knew an awesome chick. She was called Colette. You must be the same. Let's say you're both awesome, so there, that'll be easier. Let's just say anyone who's called Colette is pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome name. It's out there. You don't find many of those. Today I had a list of names that I haven't seen in ages. So I met a Graham, a Jack, a Tim. Oh yeah, there was one. Elise, but spelled differently. Not spelled how you think. Not Elise like the one from Sale of the Century. Elise, different spelling. Like A-L-Y-C-E. Very, very mysterious spelling. I like that name, actually, the way it's spelled. Thought, yeah, that's a nice way of spelling a name that maybe has gotten a bit tired, that name in the traditional spelling. So, bring on the alternative spelling. Sale of the Century. That's right. Who was it? Tony Barber. Elise Platt. Wasn't it Elise Platt? Sale of the Century. You know who that was? Pete Smith. Pete Smith. He also advertised copper art. Remember him? Pete Smith speaking. Yeah, Pete Smith speaking. I met Pete Smith in the flesh. Yeah, it was copper art. Yeah, copper art. Gone, mate. Gone to scrap metal. Gone to the scrapyard, copper art. Don't forget Dave and Mabel. Anyone go to see Dave and Mabel at Saba? Remember? And what else? Like, we had so many cool, you know, places that aren't around anymore. Hi from Ukraine. Wow. Wow, you are the honorary first ever Ukrainian to be here. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. The only Ukrainian that is cool is the one that's here. Okay? That's what I think, because the only one we've met. Really. This is a place that not many people come, and if someone from Ukraine has come, that's great. Eric Planensek, that's right. 230. That's right. 230 Brunswick Street, Fitzroy. That's right. Remember. That's right. Remember Eric Planensek's summer sale or winter sale, you know. 230. Oh man, that thing's stuck. That thing is stuck in there. You never get that commercial out of my head. Never. That would probably be the commercial I remember in the dying moments of my life. Hey, Amanda Barry. Hey, I think I know you. Are you related to Paul Barry on the ABC? We really need a break. We really need a break. Get us on Media Watch. Can you do that, Amanda? I know that's you. Come on, Amanda, please. Put us on TV. You have to pay me. Just put me on TV. Just once. Just once. I won't let you down. Just tell me what to say. I'll say it. And I'll even improv. You want? Is that all right? No improv? No. Okay. You tell me what to say. I'll come out and say it. What? My hair? Yeah, it's grown back. Oh, yeah, it's a full head. Yeah, it's a full head of hair. Yeah, there's a full head here, and there is some hair on it. Oh, no. Do I look like Kochi? No, I hope not. I hope I don't look like Kochi or Carl Barron, but if you say I do, then fair enough. I can't argue. Where are you from? Australia. Right here. Mixed ethnicity. Mystery. Mysterious. Who knows? Somewhere. Well, you see, we came from places that you could only get to by boat. So, it's up for interpretation whether those actual people on that island at that time were actually the people you think they were. I don't think they were. So, I don't know who we were. We came from the islands, the Mediterranean, but we don't know how we got there. So, it's the usual chicken and egg dichotomy there. We just don't know how we got there. Yes, we came from there last we checked. Well, before people came to Australia, we had been running for our lives in different places, parts of the world. Not me, but my grandfather's, you know. One, he escaped the Germans somehow. He was one of them who got away from the Germans. It's funny how the Germans are our allies now. So you know, He's always talked about the Germans, like, you know, as if they would always be the enemy. But, you know, look, things have changed now. Like, Germany is in charge of Europe now. Look, do we want that? Like, is that cool with everyone? I think it is. I think Germany's not the Germany we think it is. Not the Germany we talk about in past. Not that kind of Germany. We have a different Germany now, as far as I know. I've met some German people, and they're pretty tame. They're pretty tame. They're not violent. They're not. All right, they're a little bit cranky and a little bit short-tempered, maybe, but they're not. You know, they're not altogether bad people, like history would tell us. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I've met good and bad from everywhere. Surely there's some good Russians and some bad ones. Surely there's some good people from Papua New Guinea, and there's some bad ones. You know, I mean, they can't all be good. You can't say which country's good. I don't think there exists. any country that's just good. Who are the good guys? Nah, they're not. There's none. There's no good guys. There's no bad guys, you know? We gotta get out of this way of thinking. Like, it only works for the movies, you know? Yeah, that's right. We're all cranky. Especially Australians. God, we are cranky. We hate it when shit doesn't go right. Doesn't go our way. We hate waiting. I don't know why. We should love it. We spend most of our time doing it here. You basically get in your car and say, look, I'm sitting still. Again, you know, here we go. It's another red light that's going to take 20 minutes to actually travel 100 meters. Like that, this is the frustrating part. You go, wow, look at the road. Look how empty it is. Why are we crawling? You know, why? What is that? You know, what is that thing? Go, love, please. It's now or never. That's it. I like it. She hesitated. She didn't know I was going to let her out. Of course. I'd expect you to do the same. Let me out of that hole. Far out. I'm not going to leave you stuck there, girl. I wouldn't do that to you, girl. Come on. Give me some credit. God. I know, she's P-plates. She doesn't want anything to do with me. P-plates. Go for it. I think she should not drive so close to other cars. But, you know, what can I say? It's not my business. I never get in a young person's way, you know. 2 lanes into 1. Yep, coming up. I'm getting on now. I'm on the thing, Kingsway. Going around that spaghetti. Where are we? Oh, I wish I could touch the phone, but I can't. And I can't rotate it because of the... I can give you a quickie. Look at the obscurity of the phone. You know, it's really obscuring things. Like, it's the phone holder. Phone holder. Gotta fix it. Anyway, I keep away from everyone. I drive like a grandma, so like, there's nothing exciting to see, and of course, I don't want to show off everyone's rego plates. I think that's probably not a good idea. You know, there might be a dude who's like coming home from a bit of afternoon delight, hasn't told his wife about it, and she'll go, hey, I saw you on the Magpie video. Why were you traveling that way at this time? And you go, no, that wasn't me, love. Like, the car I've got's very, very common, you know, everyone's got one of these. No, I know your car, I saw it, and you were going a certain direction at this time. And how come you smell like perfume as well? You know, that's 2 things that don't add up to me. You better tell me the truth, mister. You know, like, listen, if your wife ever fronts you like that, she already knows. So don't pull her chain and tell her that there's nothing going on. Tell her something's going on. She'll respect you for that. She'll respect you for telling her that, look, I'm sorry, but I've met someone, you know? Or I've been talking to someone and like, I just enjoy talking to them. That's all. They're just a friend, okay? We're just friends. And that's not a lie, because I try to have friends. So I don't ever want to lose that as a good excuse for having a friend that you can't get in trouble for knowing, you know, like, even if, yeah, look, usually I have friends and I don't sleep with them, you know, that's not my thing. In fact, I sleep alone. I love that. Just let me stretch, you know, let me stretch out. And I want to snore really loud, you know. I don't want to be quiet, you know. I want to get up 100 times through the night. That's easier when I'm alone, you know. Otherwise, then I'm responsible for other people's sleep, you know, like making sure they get enough sleep. I have to be quiet. It's very hard. I can't. I talk in my sleep too. I mean, it's a nightmare. You don't want to sleep next to me. I'll keep you awake. You'll be like middle of the night. Ah! Or that. Ah! What happened? I don't know. Just woke up like that. Ah! Or that. Ah! What? Like my life was about to end in that dream, you know? I had to wake up. Fuck, it's almost dead, guys. I had to wake up, had to make some noise. Had to get up and eat toast. Had to eat some toast, hey, what do you think? Toast. Oh, toast. With peanut butter just dripping, melting on it. Put some cheese on it. Put some, have some coffee. Have like about 10 pieces of toast. Oh, you know, Nutella at the end. if you want. Peanut butter's great, you know. Hey, what do you think? I know someone who loves peanut butter and cheese. PB and cheese. Yeah, it's true. It's a staple, man. That's food. That is not called a sandwich. That's called food. That's a meal. Peanut butter and cheese. It's perfect protein. All right, there's some bread in it, but it's a good protein. It's got energy. It's got everything. You know, and look, you can't look past milk. You know, don't forget the old ads with John McEnroe. Remember, he was in a milk commercial. Remember, he's in the hotel, and you think, oh, there he is in the hotel, curly-haired John McEnroe, and he's like, picks up for room service, and he goes, milk, please. They literally bring him a liter of milk, and it, you know, he didn't have to pour it; it's poured for him, and it just shows him drinking that milk. You know? But no white mustache there. Like, I think it just showed him drink, and he didn't put the glass down. So that's, you know, we don't know. Did he have the white mustache there? I don't know. He might have, but they didn't. From memory, they didn't show him at the end. They just showed him sort of downing the glass and then put some writing on top. That kind of, you know, that's it. End of commercial. Hey guys, anyone own a milk company? I'm glad to plug you. You know, you love milk. I love milk. You know, let's do a mid-roll. What time is it? 27? Okay, here's a quick mid-roll. Guys, drink milk. There you go. Brought to you by nature. There you go. That's our sponsor, nature. Okay? And milk comes from that. The Curapiatas. Oh my god, remember them? Those biscuits. Are they biscuits? I think so. They're sort of biscuits. Yeah, I think they are. Real floury biscuit. Shortbread kind of taste, I think. Yeah, I think it's like shortbread, sort of. Like that. Kind of like shortbread, I think. Yeah, it's that crumbly pastry, I think so. Oh, man. It's times like this that I'm glad to be moving, you know, because I've left Melbourne, that's the reason. See how I'm moving now? I've left Melbourne. There's got to be something in that, guys. That, yeah, with the white sugar on, yes, with the white sugar, give it a tap. Too much, you know, and love those. Love those. Some of them have cloves in them, like a clove, a whole clove, like stuck in there. You can't eat that thing. You gotta make sure you get it out. They hide it, push it in there a bit. And once I bit through a clove, wasn't that nice? Yeah, biscuits. Oh, yum. Who loves biscuits? I do. Icing sugar. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love that. Gotta love those. I'm not a fan, really, of honey cake. I think it's very sticky and heavy and sweet. Over sweet. But, yeah, I do like... I think I'm a sucker for cheesecake. American cheesecake, French, I don't care, just cheesecake. As long as it's cheesecake. Just love that. You know. Not too wobbly though, not too stiff, you know, that just right. Not too wobbly. It's got a set. Look, a bit wobbly is okay, but it can't be hard as a rock. That's the problem. Cheesecake cannot be allowed to get as hard as, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, the sound, I know. It's because I'm driving. I listen to it. Sometimes they do that. They wreck my voice, you know. Lemon cheesecake. Yeah, Sarah Lee. Love it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Good pick. Wow, you got great taste. I love that. Yeah, I love those. Sarah Lee's the sweet one. Really sweet. Sweet. You need a cup of tea with that. It's very sweet. Cup of tea with no sugar. So just to balance that out, you know. Balance it out. It's too much. It's good. I want to eat the whole thing, but I definitely want something on the side like tea or coffee. You know. Alright, maybe a glass of water. If I'm going to eat the whole thing, you know. Where in Australia are you? Hey, Emma, are you living in your... No. Okay, thanks for coming. Welcome. Come again. Don't stop. We love it. No, I don't live in my car. I'm driving home. I will one day live in it for a short time because I plan on going on a trip in the car. A long way, but not yet. One day. I'm gonna hit the road and I'm gonna camp in here, but not yet. I'm not ready. Not yet. Christmas is coming. I'm feeling the teeth in my backside. I got bills that I can't pay. It's all that. I ate a full sponge cake. Oh, don't do that to me. Why couldn't you just leave me some? Just a bit. Just say, no, I won't eat it all. I'll keep a bit. Keep a bit. Hey, Emma, that's a great idea. Go on a trip, as Christopher Reeve said in that movie no one ever saw, called The Remains of the Day, starring Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson, guest starring Christopher Reeve. Yes, that's right. And he said, sure, take a break, see the world. You gotta know that quote. The next time you want to take a break and see the world, just remember, Christopher Reeve told you so. No one else. I'm just quoting you. I didn't say those. I didn't say that stuff. Sure, take a break, see the world. Oh, not like how I said it. Kind of in a Christopher Reeve way of saying that. But he was really good about it. Yeah, he was the what do you call, the owner of the house? The house. It was one of those houses. A house with staff in it, you know. No, I highly recommend that movie. If you like your drama, old drama movies, like really just, it's all dialogue, right? There's no rough stuff, there's no violence, there's no rape, there's none of that, there's no nudity, nothing, okay? And it's just a wholesome, challenging movie to just sit and listen to. That's all. You gotta have your serious face on. Anthony Hopkins does so good in that. He's a butler. He does that so well. He does that glance like a butler. He just stands there. Does such a good job at it. Mr. Stevens. Yeah, I talk about movies that no one watches because I always think, you know, what's missing is somebody who recommends movies you've never heard of. So yeah, I'm kind of like that, you know. I'll recommend you movies that aren't that good, but you've never heard of them, and you might like them. I don't know. They're movies I like, you know, sometimes. Here's a good one. One of my all-time favorite movies is Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. That was just a one-off movie, and it was based on what happened before, like a prequel to the Twin Peaks series. Yeah, great movie, absolutely fantastic movie. It'll scare the daylights out of you. I keep forgetting his name, but he is the greatest, man. The guy who made that movie is an absolute legend. Forgot his name. It's that guy. Everyone knows. Everyone knows him. Twin Peaks, you know. He made all that other stuff. Blue Velvet. Yeah. David Lynch. Thank you, Lynch. Yes, David Lynch. Yeah. I kept thinking his name was something else, but yeah, him. What a legend. Really. Love that show. He done that so well. He even stars in the movie of that Fire Walk with Me. That movie is so good. You'll get scared. I get scared. Even I've seen that movie like 20 times, right? And each time it scares me. And I know what's gonna happen. He's very good. Wow. Especially that ceiling fan. Oh yeah, Eraserhead. That's another one he did. He done a whole string of good ones. Really good. Love those films. And that other guy, Stanley Kubrick's pretty good value. I like him a lot. My favourite's probably 2001 Space Odyssey, Elephant Man. Oh no, that was David Lynch, wasn't it? Yeah, David Lynch. Elephant Man. Yeah, Elephant Man. Very good. Oh, what a movie. Yeah. I still remember that. Hey, who remembers the movie Mask? You know, based on a true story with Cher and the kid who plays Rocky Dennis. I don't know. He was similar to the, like, he had this elephanty kind of face. I'm not sure how this. David Lynch died. What? This year? Glad you told me. Oh. Man, I didn't hear about that. I've been listening to interviews and everything from him. I haven't come across any of that clickbait. Wow. Wow. David Lynch. Oh. You know when they say, where were you when you heard about it? I'll know now. I'll always remember that. How I found out David Lynch was no longer. Really? So there's no chance they're going to redo some of that Twin Peaks again. What a shame. Alright, guys, let's have a minute's silence for David Lynch. I'm hurting for him. I love that guy's movies. I just wish he kept doing them. Until he was so old that other people had to do them for him, you know? He wasn't that old, surely. God, we lost another one. We already lost Prince, Michael Jackson. God, how many of the good ones are you going to take? Who have you left off? Gotta get you. Hey, sorry guys, far out. I had to get that. Sorry. I lost everyone. That's alright. Look, sorry. I shouldn't do that. I should just stop transmission, but I took the call. I don't know what happens. Does the screen go black? Probably. Damn. Sorry, guys. That should have been a mid-roll ad, but obviously I don't know. It's not going to happen, is it? Hey, the good thing, can anyone let me know if ads are playing? Because I really don't think they will, and that's great. That's great. You know what that means? If you come and like hang out with me here, it's like you're a premium member, because like you don't get any ads, and I won't even promote any. So there you go. Except for products you can't buy, you know, of course. I'll only tempt you with things that you cannot buy. And then, you know, they can't say I'm doing anything wrong then. You know. So I was talking this morning about changing the properties of things like, you know, we got milk that's liquid, yeah, but what about a solid version? How about a nice chewy milk bar? As in real milk as a bar, not cheese. Milk as a bar, crunch it up, eat it. Alright, put some sugar on if you want, but like make it like chewy. Can you make milk chewy? Like yummy, I mean, not just, I don't mean like off. I mean like, it tastes good, it tastes milky, but it's like kind of like solid. You don't drink it. Wonder if that would work. I mean, so many other things do work. You know, like you can some things work when you heat them up. Like, you know, you can melt your muffin in the microwave. You know, make the chocolate go runny, kind of thing. That's changing its state into a liquid, isn't it? Like when we change chocolate from a solid to a liquid, do we really stop and think about that and go, wow, that is really some tricky science? They wouldn't have been able to do that like 100 years ago without a lot of effort, you know? You got to pick up milk on the way home? Yeah, of course. That's why I'm always thinking about milk. I mean, I've got a little child, she loves milk, so I have to make sure there's plenty of it. Many bottles of milk on the standby there, in case you have one of those weeks or one of those fortnights where you just can't do a thing except empty the cupboard. Yeah. Hey man, I miss you. Far out. I'm so glad you come. That's so cool. That's so good. That's so good. Now you can see what I do every day in my pretend job. I pretend to work. I look busy. I look so busy. You think, gee, he does a lot. Yeah. That's the idea. Look busy. Chocolate quick. Yeah. I love that. Activate. You know. Even the Big M was good. Does anyone know if Big M still exists? I just haven't laid eyes on one. So definitely haven't seen the old egg flip. Oh, you're on holiday! Yay! How long? And you leave like a full 4 weeks, or just a couple of days? Couple of days go back, couple of days here and there, or the full Monty? 4 weeks. Wouldn't that be good? 4 weeks off. What would you do with yourself? I know what you'd be doing, karate guy. I know. Now you'd be training in the what do you call that thing? God. That place you train in. Ovaltine! Yay, Ovaltinis! Those little chocolate tablets. Oh, how good were they? They were great. Oh, I used to love Ovaltinis. Even the Nutella in the little, with the little scrapey spoon, Nutella sachet. Oh yeah, guys, it's quite warm now. You know, it was really cold this morning, and everything's flipped again. Garage dojo. Oh yeah, a dojo. Dojo. You know whose fault it is for me forgetting the word dojo? It's that girl, Doja Cat. That girl. She made me forget the word dojo, which is the first word I knew, not Doja Cat. You know? Isn't that the one who sings, I'm not trying to be cool like you. Is that her? I'm a bitch, that one? I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch, that one, I'm a boss. She's a bitch and she's a boss. Gotta love that. Wonder what she's like at home. I bet I know. Bet she's a bitch, bet she's a boss. But in a good way. You know, there's nothing wrong with women who can pack a punch. And I really mean give you one, not take one. Some women, some ladies are tough. You wouldn't mess with them because they will actually take you out. You think women wouldn't do that? They would. They would. If you give them an excuse, they'll take you out. Simple as that. Not all of them, but there is that one. There is that one exception, and she will take you out. She's gonna cook you something. Maybe put some mushrooms in your lunch. I don't know. You just never know. There is always the chance that someone is gonna do that to you, and you just never know. Could it be my day? Am I going to get stabbed in the kitchen tonight, or poisoned with rat sack? You know, I don't think that would work. Anyway, I think I'm immune to that. I don't think you could poison me. I think you'd have to get me like Moby Dick style, man. You'd have to do the Ahab on me, like, I'll run you through. I'll run you through. That's what you got to do to me. Beef Wellingtons. Oh yeah, that's it, with the mushroom sauce. I swear I'm never gonna eat that again. Ever. Never gonna eat mushroom sauce. I'm even scared of gravy now. Man, who knows what poison's hiding in that brown gravy? Could be cyanide. Who knows? You won't know. Could be that other shit. Novichok. The stuff that you know. Apparently the Russians are using it in the center of London. Hard to believe, but yeah, that's what we're told. They have Russian spies in the middle of England. Is that true? Why would they want to be there? I tell you what, if I was a spy and they said, we're going to post you abroad, I'll say, please, but anywhere but England. Please. Anywhere but that place. I'd go anywhere but there. As a spy. I'll go to England, but not as a spy. Maybe as a tourist, just to play darts and eat fish and chips. Superman and Taffy Duck. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Man, there's no way we'd get poisoned. There's no way. There's no way. It's been tested. We've tried it. I tried poisoning myself. Didn't work. There you go. Can't. It won't happen. Not a chance. I bet I could pass the Whitney Houston challenge. No, I shouldn't say that. I did love Whitney Houston. I'm sad about that. But no, she just had like a couple Xanax and a champagne. How easy is that? That doesn't make sense. She must have had a bit more than that, I think. I mean, I know people that do that regularly, and they're alive. Anyway, we're not to know. No, I always wish Whitney Houston would like at least just go on a date with me, but I was too young at the time, too young for it. Same with so many others. I thought, why can't she just choose me? Why can't I be that one? Why can't I be the guy that she wants to be with? You know, Samantha Fox, whoever, Sabrina, maybe that chick from the Bangles. You know, like Susanna Hoffs. Oh, please don't smoke. It's bad for you. Oh, I know. Thank you for telling me that. It's true. It's gonna take me out. It's gonna take me out. That's the thing. I'm past that. I'm past I've crossed the Rubicon. You know what I mean? I've already crossed the nullarbor, and it's gonna be hard to come back without this. You know? I know. I've got to give it up. I want to. Help me. Let me stay in a 5-star hotel and detox. I can't afford to. I have to live in the mess of my own doing. It's all my fault. If I die from smoking, it's my fault. Alright? I'm gonna own up to that right now. Although we were encouraged. I've got to say we were encouraged. We very much were encouraged. All the gentle, they were our heroes. I'm sorry. And you can't erase my heroes that easily. You can take the cigarette out of their mouth, but it's too late. You can't do it. I know it's bad. I'm not smoking, so I'm a smoker who doesn't smoke. How about that? I'm a smoker who doesn't really smoke, but looks very convincingly like he really does smoke. So that's why I think they should pick me for the movies. Pick me. Just don't pay me. Just pick me. Okay? I don't want money. I'm not doing this for money. People need to know that. I do not want to go to Hollywood and get paid. I want to go to Hollywood because I can afford to go. And I don't want to work. I don't want to work there. I want to just go there. Check it out. I mean, I've been to LA. Yeah, I've been to LAX. LA. That's it. I left LAX and all I did was cross the street, go to Burger King, eat something, and go straight back in there. I was scared that something had happened to me. I'd miss my connecting flight. I panicked, guys. I didn't have fun like I said I would. I planned to do some stuff, get in a taxi and go for a look around LA. I would have loved that, but I didn't. So, to be continued. And the last time I went drive through the Nullarbor Plain, it was in the middle of the night. So I didn't get to see the whales, the desert, the sea. I didn't see anything. So I have to do that again. So I didn't see it. I did it, but I didn't see a thing. So I have to do that again, round 2. That's a lot of traveling to do, you know. Are we ever going to find the time? You know, that's the thing. You think? I may never find the time, guys. I'm going to front up and tell you that. I may never get to Iceland. I always plan to go. I may never see, you know, the, what is it? The Rue de la Morgue? I don't know what it is. The thing with Jim Morrison and all them buried in France, in Paris. I wanted to go to that cemetery and see the famous people. I have been to England and I went to the grave of Karl Marx. Now don't hold that against me. It's just one of the things you can see there. So I saw this huge Karl Marx head. Oh, alright, it was interesting. Not his real head, of course. It was his his bust, his head and shoulder, like sort of stuck on there. Karl Marx, by the British Marxist Society, funded the burial spot of Karl Marx in England. He's buried in England. Jim Morrison is buried in France, and probably a whole host of other people who died in Paris are all buried in France. Not sure about some. I don't think it matters where you get buried, really. I think it matters where you die, but not where you get buried. I don't really think that. I don't think it makes a smidgen of a difference. Like, you think of the ancient Egyptians, you know what they should have done? They should have transported those tombs elsewhere, like not in Egypt. They should have left a bit of a, like, hey, our kings aren't buried here. We put them somewhere else. But you can't find them. Alright, so where'd you put them? No one's going to tell you. That's what they should have done. They shouldn't have made it so obvious. Make these big pyramids that obviously there's someone important under there. Of course they're going to loot the tombs. Come on. That's like building a huge tower and they're telling people, no one rich lives here. Of course they do. There'll be a Darrow outside begging for change. He knows. Any building must be owned by somebody. You know. I've got my cheeky brain on today, guys. I've been very cheeky. I've done about like 7 illegal U-turns. I didn't double park them, so I'm very good at not getting tickets. Because this is the new thing. We're gonna break this town. You know how? We're gonna break this town. We're going to all of us are going to not get parking tickets in Melbourne at all. We're gonna break these people. They will run out of cash. They will stop hiring parking officers because they won't need them anymore. Okay? Get out. Get out of the city. Get out of the progress. Get out of the way of progress, I mean. City of Melbourne. Private car park. Minos or Alexandria. Who was? Someone was. Hide them. Oh yeah, that's right. They should just put them somewhere else. That's probably what Atlantis was meant to be. You know, the lost city. Probably is. You ever think which countries will be underwater one day and which ones won't? Those countries will lose their sovereignty, won't they? Once you're covered in water, I mean, I don't think they're going to let you float around in your maritime border where your land used to be. You know, I think all bets are off once there's no land to stand on. So I mean, who knows that happen to? Maybe some of the Pacific Islands are getting close. You know, I feel sorry for them. Like, what are they supposed to do? You know, another country has to open up their arms and let them come in. But, you know, we know that it's not that simple. They don't do that. They don't take it on a needs base. They do it on some other thing. Some corrupt thing. I mean, if you've ever sponsored someone, you're going to get the mail from the immigration department. And you know what their line is? People are our business. And the cost of a visa, for example, like $2 to $5 to $10 to $50,000, who knows? Because people are their business. Yes. We transport people, but they pay for their tickets. We just let them travel. We let you travel. How about that? You want to be allowed to travel? You'll have to have some well-paid public servants to make sure that you're allowed to. Look, guys, just make the government like every other workplace. You slack off, do wrong, you get in trouble, or you get your ass kicked out of there. What the hell is going on with you? What's going on in Canberra? These people are getting drunk, having orgies. I don't know what they do. I'm not naming it, but I know that it goes on. Okay, I watch television. And I know that these people don't just do their jobs. They do a bit more than that. They drink a lot. They shag each other. They do all kinds of things. Man, just do your job. If I went to work and effed around, I tell you, I wouldn't have a job. Why do we keep this dead wood? Like, what I want is for Queensland or New South Wales to just man up, put your money together and buy us. Buy Victoria. You can have the whole thing, right? Have the whole thing. New South Wales, just go in half with Queensland. Just buy us. Just get rid of these people here. God, what do we need them for? We don't need the local council. We don't need the state government. We hardly need anyone who's working in the public service here. All they do is nothing. Okay? So I don't know what we're paying them for. Can the great state of Queensland just come and buy us? You know, just come and we'll buy Melbourne. What about WA? You've got lots of money. Come and buy us. Just buy us. Kick this government to the curb. Tell them, no, there's no more Victorian state government. You've blown your chance. Every 18 months, you rewrite the rules. Right? Make some rules that work and stick to them. They should can this place. Can the Victorian government. We don't need them. We don't need them. I will vote for any other government than this one. I'd sooner vote for someone in a dictatorship elsewhere, because I reckon it'd be more fun there than getting basically reamed. The cost of living here, I already told my bestie here, I said, I have to get super rich, guys, just to afford to be alive, okay? And look, I promised to share the money, but I have to get super rich now. That's all there is to it. Not from you, not from YouTube, some other way. But I'm just going on record to say that I must become super rich, one way or another, because I can't feed myself or my children on the money I have. So there you go. I must become rich. They're forcing me to. So don't say, oh, he used to be a nice guy. You know what? I want you to hold me to the promise that I don't become an asshole, right? An ass. You're a dumbass. If I become a dumbass rich guy who doesn't care and has no regard for anybody else, I want you to come along and just give me the hardest slap. You know, I'll take it. I swear I'll take it. Oh, the last time a woman slapped me, I felt so good. I don't know why. I hadn't done anything wrong, but she misunderstood. I got the wallop on the face, you know. I thought, you know, that had to happen once. Ned Kelly had it right. Make Victoria its own sovereign country. That's right. Well, that's right. Why? Look, we're so small. Between Queensland, South Australia, and New South Wales, surely put your pennies together. You can buy this little shoebox here. You can buy this shoebox here. Look at it, Little College Street. Oh, you know, there's 3 cars in there. They've been stuck for about an hour. How come? I don't know. You know, it's just, this makes no sense. We've built a city that doesn't work, guys. Like, I'm sorry, Melbourne is a fail, you know? You know that big Ferris wheel, bro? It's still there. That Ferris wheel they built at Dockland, that doesn't work anymore. The eye. What? It's still there. They haven't dismantled it. They haven't removed it. It hasn't moved. It hasn't worked. It hasn't held a single tourist for, I don't know, like probably near a decade. I don't know how long it's been out of commission, but that just sums up Melbourne. We build these gigantic attractions that don't work. We shut them down. You'll find empty buildings. You'll find, you know, the laneways smell like urine. Like, you know, there are homeless in there. It's not safe as well, you know. They won't tell you that each night a dead body turns up somewhere. They're not going to tell you that, but it does happen. Seen them. Seen the van going in, coming out of the laneway with a stretcher and a black bag over it. You know, they fished someone out of there. That's it. Yeah, look, it's never been a safe place. We pretended it was, but it's not. It's not. It's a small place with a lot of problems, Victoria. It's a very small place with too many problems. And look, New South Wales, just down the road there. Come on. You know, just finish this place off. Just let us become a part of New South Wales. Melbourne, New South Wales. You know, and I'll be in Bendigo, New South Wales. Okay, I'll still go home the same way, guys. Nothing's gonna change. But instead of being in Victoria, I'll say we're in New South Wales. And then they get to keep all our GST as well. It's a lot of money that we're giving them. So they're saying, buy us and we'll pay you to buy us. It's like that. You know? So it's too good to refuse, isn't it? What are they going to do about this place? I'll tell you, it's just... Oh, the whole place needs an overhaul. That's all I could say. I think it caught fire when I still lived there. Yeah, well, it's been sitting there, bro. It just does nothing. It just sits there. It's so sad. It just tells you. It just sums up Melbourne. Welcome to Melbourne. Wow, what's that? Oh, it doesn't work. What? And you leave it there? Yeah, because it costs too much to take down, so we're going to leave it. But you could, I don't know, just pull it down. Just get rid of it. It doesn't work, right? It's never going to work. It's got stress fractures and things going to collapse. So just get rid of it. No, we'll just leave it there. It'll be an icon. Really? An icon. An icon that does nothing at all. Just kind of, it used to be something that you could sit on and take your children on and have a look at the view from up there, but no, by the way, we had the Eureka building and we still have the Rialto and we have all these high lookouts. What do you need a Ferris wheel for? That doesn't work. Go figure. Had to be done. It's a deal that had to be made, you know. It's money that had to be spent. So they did. Oh, poor Melbourne. You know, every time I drive in, I feel sorry for Melbourne. Really do. I feel sorry for the Melbourne I love. The Melbourne I used to love. You should see Chapel Street, man. I was there today. I went past where we sat once, remember? And got our free coffees and that. Yeah, Chapel Street's dead, man. Dead. The only thing busy there is the supermarket, really. There's nothing else that's going. Maybe at night, I don't know, but it's terrible, really. It really is. Yeah, we made it home, guys. We're home. We're home. We're home. Oh, yay, home sweet home. I drive on the footpath at my house. Spaghetti bar, yeah. That's right, it was. Yeah. Oh, I love some spaghetti right now. Need Jeff back. Yeah, you know, I've seen him. He was itching to get back in. He said during the pandemic, I think he was absolutely livid with Dan Andrews, and he said, mate, get me back in there. This place is in deep shit. But of course, you know, Matthew Guy had to give it a go. Mr. Pussycat, no, you didn't win, bro. And I had bet against Vic Gov so many times. They kept winning. Unbelievable. Because so many people loved what he did. They stood with him. They were, I stand with Dan. Remember that? Because I want to stay home and get paid. That's why they stood with him. He let those bludgers stay home and get paid, right? Not us. The public servants never missed a payday through that whole pandemic, right? They done press conferences. They were paid to do that. We sat at home, basically losing everything we got to time, eating our money away. We weren't allowed to do anything. Yeah, that I don't think Melbourne is ever going to recover from the selfishness of the government that oversaw that pandemic. And some people still say, oh, he saved our lives. Really? But he's killing us now. Like, and he's not even there no more. Look at us. I'm still broke. I'm still paying loans back from 2020. That's how it is. They wrecked this place. They put up the 5G towers, right? During lockdown. I thought that was very odd. Very strange of them to do that. I think, we should go in, guys, make you a coffee. You want a coffee? Anyone? Come on, don't say no. Come, have a coffee. 4 days, yeah, 4 days. That's where we're at, man. 4 days. That's right. We are at the 4 days, guys. We can't do much about that. I think it's just you, man. Good. Yeah, so I'm doing this every day now. Jump on, make some noise, make some trouble. Let everyone know that I'm still alive, So alive and well. Going live now instead of doing all the other stuff because, what else? I know it's poor days. It's going to be poor days for me, I'm sure. But, I can't do much. I'm just giving it a go. I flipped my lid. You know that, but not really. I didn't really flip my lid, but everyone thinks I did, So I thought, well, remember Nietzsche? He was declared insane, right? But some of his best friends said they thought he was feigning, like pretending to be mad. Because he loved being looked after in the hospital so much. He had never had it so good. Hot food, someone to put a cold pack on your forehead. He thought, I love this insanity shit. I might go insane even more so these people never let me leave. I love having nurses. Whoever they are. People whose job it is to make me comfortable. Oh, wow. Imagine having that. I can't imagine that. They're not going to do that for me. They're not. I just got that feeling. I'm one of those people, they're going to go, hey, you don't mind digging the hole where we're going to bury you first? And I'll say, yeah, I'll dig it up. I'll dig the hole. You shouldn't have to dig the hole I'm going to lay in. You know how they say, you've dug a hole, now lay in it. Yeah, okay, I think it's going to be me. I might even dig the hole myself. But I thought about it. I thought, stuff it. I'm gonna start digging. I'm gonna start digging until I'm dead, and then I'm just gonna lay down in there, and that's it. That'll be it. Done. But I can't do that. I've got children. I don't want to abandon my children. If I was all alone, I probably wouldn't want to do it anyway. I don't know. Probably rather go on a date than kill myself. What do you think? I'd do anything instead of that. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, Doesn't matter what you do. Just don't ever off yourself. Don't never knock yourself off. Just stay alive. That's what I reckon. If you love food and you love, I don't know what, sex and all those things. You have to be alive to do those things. You can't die and enjoy them. No. So you've got to really kind of total up what's important to you. And I think that if you love being alive, I think you need to join Survival Club, and that's something I thought of. And there's only plus me, my daughter. There could be 3 members. It's a big group. We're looking for more people. Survival Club. You know what it is? You get to learn how to survive for as long as you want to. Until you're done. But won't teach you how to undo all that. We're going to teach you how to stay alive, right? But wherever you are, wherever you go, we're going to keep you alive. How? Ooh. Well, with skill. Talent. Let's fix this channel. Hey, Skippy, fix my channel. Put it in the bin. Put it in the skip bin, bro. Chuck it in the fucking skip bin. I asked my boss, are you allowed to throw tires into the bin? Nah. They cost $70 each to throw away. Let's fix this channel. Lesson 1. Okay, give me a lesson. Teach me a lesson. Come on. What am I going to do? Tell me. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hit that like and subscribe button. I love you so much. Actually, don't hit that button on my account. I'm just saying that. Because they're the things people need to say, isn't it? I don't want you to. Don't touch those buttons. You come to see me, I love you. That's all. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. Star jump. I can do one. Yeah. I can do star jump. Who is this, man? You're probably someone who knows me, having a land. Skip in. Skip in. You drive a hook lift truck? Hook lift? Pick up the skip bin, drag it on, then wheels. Do that? I could drive a truck. 7 star jumps? Oh, that's a bit much. I did 1. I'm turning 50, you know. You can tell I'm 50. I'm nearly 50. I'll be 50 in 3 months. Less than 3 months. I'll be 5. Oh. Can you believe that? Look at this guy. He doesn't look 50, does he? No. My wife thinks I look 50. My wife thinks I look more than 50. Give us your best fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. I've got a few. I've got a few of those. I've got heaps of those. Oh, I always do this. When, you know how to say beer? You know, it's not beer. It's bear. Bear. All right, bear. You go for a bear. All right. You don't go for a beer. You go for a bear. All right. Like, it almost sounds like bear, but it's not bear. It's bear. All right, it's bear. You don't say beer like you think you do, but you don't. What else? A shandy? What's a shandy? That's that beer and lemonade. Is that thing? Yeah. Well, I think I grew up on those. Beer and lemonade. Good shit. Good for kids that are from where I was from. Yeah, look, my parents let me try alcohol way underage. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think that's bad. I think you can try. I didn't make a habit out of it. Hey, guys, come on. Tell me something. Tell me some stuff, guys. Come on. I want to talk about your things. I'm boring. I'm boring. Someone told me I was boring. Got to book it. You going? Where you going? It's all right, man. Anytime. Come see me, man. Swear. I love you, man. Please, don't leave. But, you know, don't leave forever. Come back. Come back and visit. Come back and visit. Anytime. All right. And the best friend. Really. Some of my best friends come to see me. I'm so happy about it. That's because they've come to see me where I am, you know. Power low. Yeah, me too. You know, I push that limit, man. That's cool. Go charge it, bro. Don't worry about it. Man, I love you, man. Far out. I miss you a lot. It's not fair. It's not fair. Look at me. I'm an old crazy man like I said I was going to be. Remember? Crazy old man, Alex. Remember that? I've become that, man. I've flipped, man. I've flipped. But I'll see you whenever. Just come see me, man. Anytime. Message me. Anything you like. Come visit. I want to get out of here. I want to come visit you. I want to get out of this place. God. See you, knackers. Ah! I'll see you soon. I'm coming. I want to come there. All right. I reckon I'll get there before you get here. Yeah, big hug. Yeah, big hugs. Come on. Oh, give us a hug. Come on. Oh, yeah, I know. I got BO. I've been working. Sorry about that. I did put deodorant on. No. Man, I'm touched. All my favourite people come. That's so nice. That's nice. See, how can you ask for money when everything you wanted just happened? You've seen your favourite people. They've all come to see you. They've come to see you at your place. You know, that's great. You don't ask them for money. They've done enough. They've come to see you. They've come to see you. That's it. They've come to see you. You know, remember that? They used to tell, they've come to see you. You feel, I wish people wouldn't come to see me, you know. But when you're young, you'd rather be playing. You don't want to get visitors when you're young, do you? It's hard. Yeah, but later on you realise, shit, I was a bit of a shit kid who didn't, say hi to all the old people and kiss them on the cheek. I didn't want to. You have to kiss old ladies and old men on the face twice. Each person twice. Kids don't want to kiss old people, please. Why? What cultural norm is that? Where you have to kiss people who are so old? I just don't think kids should have to do that. You know, what do you think? Should kids have to kiss old people? Really? Couldn't think of anything worse. And I remember that. Go on, give her a kiss. Come on, give her a kiss. And it was always, mwah, mwah, two of them. And I'm like, oh, God, it's not just one, it's two. Two kisses. God, what have I done to deserve this? You know, like, I was out there playing with my He-Man and my Star Wars, and now I got to come in, kiss old people on the face. No thanks. Change the culture. We don't need that kind of culture. I understand you're in a group where you're like, you know, with the people around your age, you know, your friend and his partner, and the whole hello kiss, because you're the same age, you don't mind. But you don't kiss anyone who's so old. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's lovely. You think so? Well, I have got a lot in here. Tell you what, one day I want to show you guys everything. My books, my everything. I want to show you where it all came from, how the insanity began, how it all started. But first, come with me, because we're going to have coffee. Yes, you're in my house. Hey, welcome. See, who other people do that? I don't have that office. You want to see my office? It's really shit. Look at this mess. The dog lives in here. Look at an old computer, real old computer, old Sony television. Oops, sorry, Sony. They're the only TVs I buy. And a room full of crap. You know, absolute, just a fallout room. So I never do my videos in here. You don't want to see. This is where the posters of Michael Jackson are and all those things. You know, this is where it all happens. My daughter, she's like my artistic director, really. And she's really not old enough to be online, but she tells me what things, you know, I could try and do, and like, I'm really into that. Like, I show her my AI stuff. Okay, like she'll write a story, and then I'll try and do the AI version of her written story and see, hey, I like that, you know. We don't post it. We just do it, like, for fun, to illustrate, to see, you know, something. We're not into it that much. We just think, well, none of us can really draw. That's the main problem. So using AI is great because you can bring up heaps of stuff. You know, you don't have to be able to draw. You can bring up a drawing. You know, not done by anyone, by the way. Not. I don't believe it's ripping anyone off. If it is, I'm sorry. I've started putting that copyright disclaimer in because I don't know. You use the AI, they may give you something that is trademarked, or copyright, or patented, or some crap. So I steer away from that. I try not to show any brands, eh? Just don't. Just don't. Just stay away from them. I mean, I think you're allowed to wear a jacket that's got branding on it, but you're not allowed to say a word about it. You're not allowed to say, hey, check out my, crocodile shirt, like, I'm not going to tell you what that is, but you know what it is. But that's why I always buy coffee at the 812, that place called 812, because I know you can't really talk about that shit because it's not yours. And I've done that. I've learned my lesson. The last time I mentioned, even just typed certain letters that belonged to another business name, I didn't intend to do anything wrong. Channel ban. Bang! Whole channel gone. Everything gone. Everything gone. Everything. You can't even open it no more. That's what they do. So, as I'm deeply scared of losing my channel, I am very careful. I'm super careful. I try always to tell the truth about what I'm doing. So that you can't. I've been done for deception and I wasn't deceiving anyone, but they said I was. So now I'm going to make sure I never deceive you, okay? I am a normal person. This is my house. Here are my sheets hanging on the line, Here's an old door that I haven't bothered throwing away. That's all right. That's progress. I got a new door. I've got the old door laying here. I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, look, no one's perfect. My life is definitely not perfect, but I love it. I love my children. I really do. I don't think I'd be able to live without them. Now, I would live without them before I knew them, but now I don't. I couldn't possibly. Couldn't leave them. Couldn't leave them. Not for very long. If I did, it would be for a short time. I went to Thailand for 13 days, and that was too long. And I wanted to be home within 6 or 7. So I bummed out on that whole holiday, and I just thought, man, it's not for me. It's really not for me. Want to see my dog? I've got a new dog. God. Here she is. Hey, don't run away. Aria. She started barking now. She didn't used to do that. New dog. Hey guys, so great to be chill back with you. I really feel it. I don't know. I mean, I don't even care if there really isn't anyone there, but I know that there can be, or there might be, or there will be. So when this goes up, someone's gonna watch it. So it doesn't matter if you're not here right now as the studio audience. I don't believe in all that. It's not a studio. It's my garden. Remember the bird bath? Has anyone ever? I don't know if people know, but this is the bird bath. This is the bird bath. That, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of views were made right here on this bird bath by the birds, not me. I didn't use it. Funny, because that's a really old bird bath, by the way. It's been painted. It's even older than it looks. How's your exercise? Relax, mate. I get a lot of exercise, bro. I lift so much. Today I did, let me see. I lost count. See, every day I try, I'm going to count the boxes. How many did I do? Lost count. You know what that means? More than 200. If I've lost count, it's more than 200. That's a lot of lifts. And it's not just once. You got to lift it in, lift it out, take it in, lift it down. So it's not just one lift. You're lifting 200 things many times. So can you imagine how much that is? If you handle a box 2 or 3 times, and that's one of 200 that you're going to do, that's a lot of lifts. About 600 lifts. Yeah, it's very physical. It's more physical than anything else. It's not that mental. But it can be. You can get driven mentally. What's wrong? Skip it. Just tell me what's going on. I'm getting this vibe that you're not happy with. What is it? Tell me. I get this vibe. It's kind of angry with me. What have I done? Vibe on you. Oh, wait. I might have got my finger over the thing. Is that better? I don't know. My phone's terrible. I don't even know if it works. I'm probably just making not a noise at all. Volume. Doesn't say anything. Yee! Thanks. I love those smiles. You know who's the funniest emoji? That clown. You ever see that clown? I think I had my finger over it somewhere. You know that clown emoji? It's hilarious. There's a person who always left that as a comment, just that clown face. And I thought, man, that's the best. Don't say a word, just leave a clown face. It says it all. It says it all. It says, I came, I saw, I don't give a fuck. Here's a clown face. Oh boy, we're back. It's home time. I can't believe I'm home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, you know what's great? Today I achieved something I never thought I would. But today, and that, you know, everyone knows I'm not driven by money. Okay? I'm not driven by that. I'm driven to survive. That's all. I don't want any more than surviving. Any more than that is unnecessary to me. I just want enough to pay what I must pay so I can live, you know? That's it. I don't want any extra. Except maybe if I go on a small holiday, and that's a very small holiday. Like, we're talking not much, like under $10,000. Like, not a big holiday that costs more than that. Like, you know, if I went on a holiday, it would be very rarely, and it would be under $10,000 total. Not just the flights, the total. So, yeah, I'm not big on that. I just can't afford it as well. I really can't. I gotta say. Surviving is greedy. Well, I should leave some room for others. The thing is, I help so many people. I'm pretty sure that the world would be a bit worse without me. I've got a feeling. You know? I know it sounds like I'm blowing my trumpet, but I do help a lot of people. And I don't know who would help them if I didn't. That's the God's honest truth. I don't know who would help the people I help if I didn't. Or is it there's a sucker born every minute and I'm it? Yeah. I've got a sense of humor. I don't take myself seriously, guys. Don't look at me like some sort of superstar, because I'm not. I'm not. Although I should have been a rock star, but you know, that just didn't happen. I don't care anymore. Like, so what? I'm still a rock star. Wouldn't that be a good song to sing? Oh, it's already been sung. You know, we know that. And look, she's great. Pink. How much do you love Pink? I'm not that good. She's awesome. She's fantastic. Strong. She should be Australian. Peter Garrett. Put down that weapon. Put down that weapon. Oh. Beds are burning. How do we sleep when our beds are burning? Yeah, good. That were good times. That music was good back then. Don't know what they're up to now. It's the end. They were doing great. What the hell happened there? They must have made no money. That's all I think. Don't think they became mega rich from that. And from by the sounds of most people, at the end of their life, had at the wash up so much less than what they had before. Robin Williams too. Well, he was rich, man. How do you get unrich when you're rich? Just that scares me. I don't think I want to get rich and then lose it all. That'd be worse than not. I'd rather not have it than get it all and lose it. I think that would be just too much, and you wouldn't forgive yourself, would you? That's just why I don't gamble. Angry. I was talking about him yesterday. You know his son got murdered, and I thought that must have tore him apart, man. I was really like sad about that. I thought, man, like I loved that band. I thought they were great. I thought that music was really good. Rose Tattoo, they were really good. And what? Why did someone off his son? You know, what is that? Leave him alone. Where does violence stem from? What? Why does somebody just get the urge to want to hurt someone? I just don't know. It's just, I just wouldn't do it. I don't know why people do it. Just hold back. Just don't do it. Don't hurt people. God, it's just that easy. Just leave them alone. If you don't like someone, just leave them alone. What is that? No, I want to hurt someone. What? Like, go back where you came from. God, I don't know. Go back up there. Go back. Crawl back up there. John Singleton. Don't know the name, John Singleton. Hey, Skipin, tell us your name, bro? What is it? What's your first name? Go on. Can't be Skip. Can't be Ben. Is it Steve? Steve? Sarah? Sam? Sam Pang? Never know. You never know who's who. I'm convinced some of the big knobs have come and see me, but they don't say a word. They just have a look. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What's he talking about? He's fucked. Look at him. Just say, look at that guy. What a thug. What a thug. Yeah, look at him. Smoking. What a piece of shit. That's probably what people say. You know what? I don't care. I love this. Found this phone in the skip bin. That's all. Really? Well, it's on the right channel and it's in the bin. So you've done the right thing there. If this phone belongs in the bin, then it should be on this channel. This is the bargain basement. This is the YouTube that happens when you've tried just about everything. And you've just thought, look, before I put my phone under my car tire and drive over it, I might just get on and just start talking some shit. See if people like it or not. Because I watch people talk shit. I sit and watch it. Just think, well, maybe I could talk some shit. But I try and say nice things, you know. I never talk about directly name people. Millionaire John. But he's just a millionaire, right? I heard of John Singleton now. Is this musical person? Yeah. You don't mean John Farnham, do you? Well, we've really done the marathon here, guys. Hour and a half. Can't believe I'm still going. Like, really, I was doing these short ones because I was, like, itching to finish. But now I feel like you get comfy and you... Like, right now, my dog's laying cable on the grass here. Well done. I'm so glad. She was doing it indoors before. She's new to us. She's not a new dog, but she's new to us. And she's just moved in, and now she's gracefully laying cable. Want to see? No, I won't show. It's embarrassing. You don't want to see a dog go to the toilet, do you? Oh, James Packers, mate. Ah, the 15 billion. Is that the thing I saw on the newspaper today? 15 billion. Imagine that. 15 billion. Not 15,000, which we'd probably die for. Not 1,500, which we'd probably die for as well. But 15 billion dollars. That's a hell of that's an incredible amount of money. Almost dropped the phone there. I was like, that's a lot of money. 15 billion? That's too much. What are you going to do with it? It's too much money, guys. Oh, really? Compared to 15 million, right? Which that's still a hell of a lot, right? 15 billion. Billion. Why? What for? What stakeholder is that? Why do you need such an amount? Are you planning to, like, I don't know. What do you plan to do with that all? God, you should have a license to have that much. It's like you could build nuclear bombs and you could do anything with that kind of money. Are you sure you want to let people have that kind of money? You don't know what they're up to. You don't know who they're trafficking. You don't know what they're up to. You don't know if it's legit. All we know is they have that much money. How? I've never seen a job advertised at $15 billion. What? Look, I must truly be one of the have-nots, you know. It's the real world. Yeah, the real world where it's unbelievable that one person would have that much. Even, I reckon Tutankhamun and all those Egyptian kings and queens, and stuff, they had less than the people we have. Man. Anyway, I've already said it's 11.7 million in prison. I don't understand. Who's in prison? 117. Is that a thing to do with that convenience store backwards? I have that kind of thing. I read things backwards to see if you're telling me something that's like secret. Like how I say decals. I mean decals. Decals. 11.7 million people in prison. Wow. That's a lot of prisoners, isn't it? Lucky they're not in the same place. Oh, you almost need an entire country just for them, don't you? Just to put all the prisoners in. Oops, they did that here. Yeah. This dog's going nuts. I don't know why. Calm down. It's alright. It's alright. No, she's stamping her ground. You know, she's controlling her territory. She doesn't want the birds coming and messing with her. Yeah, she's a real boss, this dog. Yeah, she's a Yorkshire Terrier. You see her? Yeah. So, what a day. I've been hanging to get on here and just tell you guys a heap of stuff. First, we're going to save Queensland. Okay, this is my plug. If I don't plug this thing, it's never going to happen. So, I want every state, territory, government that we have to pull everything they got, fix Queensland, Fix that first. Fix the top end first. Then work your way down. Get all that money together and fix each place bit by bit. At the very end, we're going to have a fire sale. We're going to put Melbourne up for sale to the highest bidder. I think it'll be Sydney. I think Sydney would love to have a second city to own, like Melbourne. You know, why not? You know, and I think, you know, if nobody's complaining about the cost of living in New South Wales, then maybe we should extend their reach so that we don't complain about the cost of living in Victoria. Or is it the same? You know, is it all the same? Maybe it's no different. Maybe you guys struggle too in New South Wales too. Maybe I just idealise that Queensland has such good weather, you won't mind being broke because it's such good weather. Whereas here, yeah, it is. Well, kind of. We have no manufacturing base. We have nothing. We have a service culture. It's very third world, isn't it? Like we've really positioned ourselves to be a poor country. You know, that's what I think. Sad. We hold places for overseas students, right? Because they pay a lot more. But do you think your average local person gets a decent education here? No. And so many things that just get... You just don't get a chance to have things. You know, you've got to really fight hard to get things, you know. And it costs so much that you've got to struggle. And if you're an honest person, I think it's even harder. Because, like, you know, I hate stealing. I hate the idea of taking things that aren't mine. I don't want anything that's not mine. Sometimes I don't even want money from my own boss. I just don't want your money. You know, I want to do my thing. You know, why it has to be for you? I'll do this job anyway. Even if it wasn't you paying me, I'd do it anyway. But no, someone got to pay you, just like Bob Dylan said. You're going to have to serve somebody, you know. Maybe the devil, maybe the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You know. Serve somebody. That was his, like, slow rock and roll stage, you know. Bob Dylan. Love Bob Dylan. I've got a book of his. It's really rare. It's called Writings and Drawings of Bob Dylan. I should show you guys. Man, it's such a good book. I found it in a thrift store, right? True. Found it in a... Sorry for the close-up. I'm juggling a coffee cup and the door and everything. Why does it keep zooming so bad? Go away. You don't want to see me, do you? Go away. Oh, man, that's horrible. Okay, sorry. Okay, I got here. I've got my secret books here. Look, show this one. Look at this. Writing and Drawing by Bob Dylan. I swear, they're his drawings too. Like, it's such a cool book. It's got his poems, not just his songs, but he's got all his songs in here. But like poetry, he's got drawings, he's made like doodles and like little pictures in here. It's really cool. Oh, one of my favourite songs is Seven Curses. You all know that one? Seven Curses, such a great song. Oh, it's all here. It's like if you want to know Bob Dylan, this is the book, man. You know, O'Reilly stole a stallion, yeah. But they caught him and they brought him back. And they laid him down on the jailhouse ground with an iron chain around his neck. Oh, it's a good song. Seven Curses. Such a good song. Oh, there's so many. I was trying to find his drawings. I want to see his drawings. You want to see Bob Dylan's drawings? Yeah. Got like some bit of creative writing in here. Yeah, it's got all these songs in it. 7 bullets. That's right. Yeah, look, here's his drawing. Yeah, the man himself, he drew this. Look, if dogs run free, and here's his picture. Yep, Bob Dylan drew that picture. Yes. Sorry, I'm displaying a copyrighted book. I shouldn't do that. But I'd love to. You know, I see people holding books and reading them, and I think, how come you don't get, hey, Marty, how are you? Welcome back. How come they don't get copyright strikes for reading books that they didn't write? Like, say I get this one. Oh, here's a dangerous one. Get this one, right? Right? Yeah. If I read that, I'd probably get banned, right? Because, Shelter from the Storm, all good songs. Look, I've got some of the coolest books, but I'm so scared of getting copyright strike that I just won't go there, you know? Marty's back. See, I love that. I love when people just come back. Just come back. Don't come once, come twice, come 3 times. Wouldn't that be good? Yeah, we're going good. Going good. I'm back home. I brought you all home. This is my house, guys. Welcome. Come in, sit down. What would you like? I'll be your host. I swear I'm like this. I'm not putting it on. This is how it is. You come to my house, I'll be like this. In the flesh. But I won't like touch. I won't do any of that stuff. I'm not a touchy-feely person. Not really. I'm very like, you know, I respect your space. You know, I won't hug you if you don't want to hug. Okay, that's true. I can kind of tell if you don't want to hug. I can kind of tell if you want to hug, but you don't want to admit that you want to hug. And I might say, hey, come on, want to hug? You know, like, nah. All right. Just thought I'd ask. You know, maybe a kiss. You want a kiss? Kiss me? So I don't mind if you really want to. You know, I won't argue. But there are some things I won't do. Okay, it's just letting you know. Like, there are some things I won't do. Like, I might say that I'll do. Oh yeah, let's do it. But I won't do it. You know, just oh yeah, let's go do that. No, I won't do it. I won't actually do that. You know, I won't actually rob a bank or do any crazy shit like that. As much as I would just think that'd be good to have all that money just for a minute. You know, before I get shot. Nah, see, money, just keep it away from me. Like, you know I'm gonna flip my lid. If I have money, you know, they're gonna say, why did you give this guy money? Look what he did. What a mess he made. You know, like, I can't do too much damage the way I am, you know. Carl Barron. I saw a poster of him today and I thought, oh shit, he does look a bit like me, but I'm pretty sure he's funnier. He is. He's very funny. I love that. I love him. He's very good. I went and saw Dave Chappelle. He came. I love it. He was pretty good. It's got to be a double shot, guys. Sorry. I'm going to do a double. Let's see. Look. It says, like, when it gets hot, this thing lights up. It says, I drink coffee, and at the bottom it says, for your protection. But, you know, it's not really true. It's tongue-in-cheek. Huh? I don't know how they thought of that, I don't know. What's tongue-in-cheek about anything? Aren't your tongue's always in your cheek, isn't it? That's a cool mug. Yeah, I've got another one. Got another one like that changes when you put hot things in. Like now that it's getting hot, can you see the writing there? For your protection underneath. Like it appears when the hot is in there. And there's another one. Where is it? It says, this is my cup of tea. And it changes to tequila when you put hot water in it. It changes from tea to tequila. It's very clever. Got it for a gift. Some of the best shit I've got was a gift. I did never buy the cool shit I've got. The cool shit I've got is stuff people gave me. So that's why I love people. Because really, see this shirt? It's the only green crocodile shirt I've got. But it was a gift. There you go. There's no way I could have bought this. No way. You know, there's very little that I did in this life. In fact, I'm here because of a last-ditch effort to achieve something. Even if that achievement is somebody else's, I'm glad. Let something be achieved. Doesn't have to be me. I don't want it all. But I want everyone to have something, you know? Have something good. Have something that completes you, that makes you go, yeah, I really did something. I'm really proud of myself for doing this. Like, for example, I had traffic lights installed at a dangerous intersection. All right, they didn't exactly put my statue there, but I was quite proud that I managed to do some shit that made people safe. That's all. Because I thought it needed to be done. Not for any other reason. I didn't want any credit. I just want to say my mum or my grandma to be able to cross the road and not get killed. So that's where I'm coming from. I like to do shit that helps. I don't care if it doesn't pay me. I don't want money. I'd rather do something good and go, I did something good. That's it. I mean, when it comes down to it, aren't we all a bit like that? Like, I mean, how much hell are you going to go through before you go, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't want nothing. Just leave me alone. I don't want your shit. I don't want to be monetized. I don't want to pass your copyright match tool. I don't want to install AdSense. I don't want to have to be so careful about what I say. And if I had sponsors, that would be best for me. That would be worse. They'd be done with me in no time. Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting. That is a good film. Heard a lot about that. Saw a bit of it. I just can't sit through it. Can't sit through Robin Williams. I feel so sad. I miss that guy. I really like Robin Williams. He's another loss that I can't really deal with. Like I think it started with Kurt Cobain, right? Like, I really felt sad that he had to die in whatever circumstance. Some people saying he might have been murdered. Don't know. But Elon Musk. No, I haven't seen anything that he's done. Like, I know I've seen some of his cars on the road. Elon. What a name for a person. And look, I had a lot of hope for him, but like all of those people, they let me down. Sorry to mention DJT also disappointed me somewhat. I was a lot more positive before, thinking things would get better, and they didn't. So now the veil's lifted, and I'm afraid that Uncle Sam is at it again. You know, like, he's just being the usual kind of pain in the ass that doesn't really move forward in this world except like start fights with other countries. Instead of doing what you said you were gonna do, MAGA. God, you should do it. America's already great, you know. This is what. No, I'm not. I'm not on medication. I flipped my lid. That's all. But I'm perfectly rational when it comes down to it. Ask me anything. I'm kidding. Don't. American government. Yeah, I know. They're not doing so great now, dude. I had hoped. Where did I meet my wife? Here in Australia. She's Australian. Now, she got a passport. Australian one. You guys want anything? Beer? Coffee? Tea? Hungry? I like cooking, guys. If you all come over, I swear to God, I'll cook. Alright. Good too. Pretty good. Not alright. Not bad. Okay, edible food. Like not gross food. I won't put sauce all over the place. You know, I'll let you do that. I'll keep it all separate. If you want to put sauce on top, you can do that. Go mad. But I won't flavor it for you. You know, like if you want salt, extra salt, I won't salt it. Oh, do you? Yeah, yeah, Marty. Yeah, of course you're Aussie, bro. I know, Marty. Of course you're Aussie, bro. You're as Aussie as Marty Monster, aren't you? Scotch fillet. Yeah, it's expensive. I can count the years on 2 hands. How long it's been? Yeah, been a while. Haven't had that kind of meat for a while. Got to be honest. I'm more like the person who buys the $15 2-kilo chuck steak that I absolutely butcher myself at home to spread it out and make something of it, because it's that much meat and it's just a big hunk of stuff that, yeah, well, Tassie, yeah, oh, bro, I love Tassie. Come on, why didn't you tell me that before? I love Tassie. I've been there. Smoking makes it hard. Well, makes it easy too. I don't know, my life would be pretty hard if I couldn't light a smoke. I don't know what I'd do with myself, really. Yo, serious. I remember that movie. I went to see it at the cinema. Young Einstein. Love that. Time for a little... Isn't it time for a little entertainment? Remember the farmer with that wife? I thought that was funny. How good would it be to live on a farm? I'd love that. Just let me do work. Just let me work, right? I don't want to get paid. Just let me do work. That's what men are meant to do. Well, men like me, dumbasses, they just want to work. They don't want to sit down. They hate watching TV. They really do. They're even uncomfortable doing this kind of thing. But someone has to say it. Someone has to put a line in the ground and say, guys, we kind of had enough of this. I don't know what is going on, but it's just not good enough. Come on, try harder. Make something happen. Make the roads wider. Do something. You know? Make the power lines a bit taller, or stop letting trees grow through the power lines. God, come on. Got trucks, cut the trees. Do something. If you gave me a job like that, I'll go ahead. I'll cut some trees, man. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't be all like using scissors to like trim the tree. I'd take a big chunk out of it, man. The bus drives past here, and every time the bus comes, hits the branches. Do you think the council would ever just trim that effing branch that sticks out over the road? No, they'll leave it there. Because they don't get paid enough. Really? You don't get paid enough? I've seen you eating lunch, bro. You know what that means? If you get a lunch break where you actually eat, really eat, and I mean eat, you're lucky. You are. You don't know how lucky. So count yourself lucky. If you sat down and ate lunch today, you're lucky. Okay? Skinny guy told you. Lunch. Gave up lunch years ago. Years ago. I'll only have lunch on the weekends. Yeah, it's like that. That's what I mean. They leave that effing tree there. The branch that just sticks out. They won't cut it. Cut it. I look at it every time. They've come here, they've shredded the wire, they've made the electricity dangle the plastic, you know, sheathing stuff around. The conduity bits broken. These tree cutters have not cut the effing tree, but they've come and damaged the electricity lines in the process. Well done. I'll never call them back again. It was when I called the council and said, please, guys, cut this effing tree. Yeah, I saw that once. I see that happen. And actually, the council just has nothing to do with it at all. Why? We pay you to effing do things. Drive around and check which tree's too long. Get out here. Don't wait for someone to call you. Cut that thing. It's on the side of the road. And why every tree in Australia has to have a crucifix on? Because every driver dies by having trees right next to the road. You've got forests, okay? Stop planting trees right next to the bloody road so people die. When you drive through WA, you'll be haunted. The road is full of crosses. Full. Every tree got a cross on it. And I was thinking, so why is that fucking tree there? You put a road here. Why didn't you cut that tree next to it? Of course someone's going to steer into it. There's no light. There's no actual light there. If one of your headlights is gone, you won't see that tree. No, it's not their business to care, is it? Even though they get paid the good money to bloody do something, you know, like the money they make, man. You give me that salary of a politician, right? Watch me work like an animal on money like that. Imagine getting 5,000-10,000 a week. What the hell is all that for? What do you need that shit for? Do you know how little I make? I don't care. I'm proud. I'm proud to be alive on so little. You know, that's it. And that's why I dig my heels in on this thing, because I say, hey, here I am. I just as much right to voice an opinion as anyone else. But and so it's time. It's time to let things be said. That's all. Maybe nothing will change, but maybe someone will get a clue. Maybe someone out there is going to get a clue. I'm getting paid big bucks here. Should I do my job? Yeah, do it. Getting paid. Effing do it. They really need to bring the mafia in on the government and say, man, God, you're fuck off. You don't do this job. You're fucked. All right? That's what they got to tell them. You do your job or you're fucked. That's what they got to tell them. Not, oh, that's okay. We'll give you $1 million superannuation. Is that okay? And, yes, you can travel business class anywhere in the world, anytime. Take your family too. What about that? Like, what kind of royalty have we got as our public service here? They live like royalty. Yeah, and if there was a Tony in charge, this shit wouldn't happen. So you wouldn't have all these floaters writing parking tickets. Grow some balls, you know. Do some real shit. Tow that car away. Charge them $600. Don't leave a parking ticket. Take their car. Okay? If they're really, truly parked wrong, take it away. Make it pay $600 from the impound yard. Better. They'll learn their lesson. Never park in a clearway then, when it costs you $600, not $200 for a stupid fine. And Mr. Mercedes doesn't give a shit if he gets a $200 fine. He's probably gone into the city to make 50 times that, you know? Sorry, guys, I got a call. I better jump. I'm sorry.